So many people think in order to get all the rooms that you need in a forever home, the tall ceilings when you walk into the house and in the living room, and the spacious game room and media room upstairs, along with 2 full bedrooms downstairs and bath and an office room, you have to be at 3,000 square foot or more and priced at more than $700,000 or $800,000. I'm here to show that is not always the case. This is Goodrich plan from Coventry Homes, and this is priced at $615,000 at the time of this recording. And this home has all the things that I mentioned just now. And this home sits at 2,779 square foot with 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths along with an office room. Look at how wide this 2-story entrance is, and it feels so much more spacious when you walk into the house. And that's what surprises people when I tell that this is what the square footage of the home is. And as you walk into this curved entryway into your 2-story living room, you can feel the light that's coming through these huge windows. And that is what's gonna make this area look so much bigger and brighter. Many clients, when I first talk to them, one of their number one requirements is for the space to feel roomy and airy. And these big windows are going to do just that for your living room. And you can see how tall these ceilings are, and it's going to bring so much more light from the top windows that will light up your whole area all the way through your entrance. Now let's talk a little bit about this kitchen area. This is an inventory home, so these are the options that they picked for this house. And this kitchen opens right into your living room, and they picked light colors throughout this house along with a white tile backsplash. I'll tell you why that is a very good choice if you cook a lot on your stove. The cleaning of this tile is going to be so much more easier than the smaller backsplash styles, which they look a little different and brings a lot of character. But if you want to have a low maintenance kitchen, this is a great option when we go to the design center. And also you have a pretty deep pantry for a square footage home like this one. And this 50-50 split sink, I'm not a huge fan of because I don't like washing dishes that way. What is your style? Let me know in your comments below. Would you like a 50-50 sink or a single pan sink? This home is built by Coventry Homes, and one of the things that I like in them is how many customizable options you have in each of these models. We'll talk through them as we walk to the rest of the house. And this gourmet style kitchen, where you get a separate area for your microwave oven and your conventional oven, is also an upgrade. Another thing that this plan really does well is how many windows they added in this dining room area. Of course, it doesn't have a formal dining space, but this space is big enough to put an 8-person table and doesn't feel cramped. And this is a great advantage when you have a limited square footage and you want to add as many spaces as you want. This house is in Parkside on the river, one of the most popular communities right now in North Austin area. If you would like to know more about Parkside on the river, please click on the link at the end of this video to learn more. And in that video, I'm going to show you the brand new lots that opened up where you can pick your own lot that is backing to a greenery space rather than backing to your neighbors. If you value privacy in your backyard, that could be a great option for you. My name is Rambo and I'm a realtor in Austin area. If you would like to buy your next home with great confidence, and I'm the right agent for that, because I take pride in educating my buyers to give them all the data points that I have and the communications and relationships that I maintain with the builder reps in these communities, and leverage that to get the best deal possible for your next home, I am the right person for you. As we walk through the primary suite, I love that sitting ledge at the window right here. Imagine having green space and you're opening up your curtains to a view and where you can sit down and take all that in. One of my clients actually put some cushion in that area and they use that as a sitting area in the bedroom. This primary bath has a knee space right in front of the window, and people underestimate how functional that space is, because some of the builders will add a transparent regular window glass right here, which will bring you a lot more light. But at the same time, for privacy, you have to add blinds to that space. And as you know, the blinds in a high moisture place like this is going to start sagging after a couple of years. It's not going to look great. Another thing that we have to pay attention when you're walking a closet is how big it is. This is a great closet size, but some of the plans has an option to add a door to go into the utility room straight from your closet. What that will take away is this curtain rod space, which will eat up your closet space. If you think that the closet space is not big enough, you shouldn't add that door. And I recommended one of my clients to not do that, because I know how important it is for them to have a huge closet. And this inconvenience of walking around and getting to your utility room is a good trade-off, because you cannot add more square footage if you need it in your closet. This mudroom area and the utility room and the garage is pretty standard for this plan, and you have an option to add some extra storage area into the garage, but this inventory home doesn't have any of those options picked. Later in the video, we're going to see my favorite thing in the second floor. But before we go there, let's talk a little bit more about why this community is so famous. Because it has so many hills. Whenever you think of Austin, people think of rolling hills and a lot of greenery. And when we are on west side of I-35, that is what you get. But this community takes that to the next level, because it has so many nice rolling hills and green spaces and bike paths that goes around a huge master planned community. Even though you don't have a green space right behind your backyard, once you start walking around this community, it's going to feel like you're living in hills. Coming to this office room, how important it is to so many of my clients, because they have either a work from home job or a hybrid work setup where they have to go into the city for 2 to 3 times a week. And this community is situated in the right spot that has nice access to both I-35 and also the Ronald Reagan corridor. And Ronald Reagan corridor is the most happening corridor right now, with so much construction going on and so many new people moving into that area. The commerce business is booming in that area. So many new restaurants, so many new kids play areas, daycare centers, hospitals, you name it, you have it in that space. And many of my clients look for this second full bedroom and a full bathroom downstairs, because they have their parents coming and staying with them for a prolonged amount of time. For them, it's a game changer to have a bedroom and bathroom of their own. But one thing that I don't like about this bathroom is it has a tub instead of a shower. When you're taking this as your parents' bathroom, you would like to have a shower right there. And we recommend all of our clients to get that option, because that will also add a great value for the resale of your home. And this plan, as I mentioned earlier, has a lot of check boxes checked for a lot of my clients who are looking to buy their forever home. Starting from this foyer space into the 2-story living room, and as you walk up these stairs, you can see how open this space feels. It has a huge grand opening when you come into the house that has airy opening all the way through your 2-story living room. As I mentioned earlier, the top windows are going to bring so much light from the back of your house, and that will add to this extra window and this glass door that is bringing light from the front of your house. And that is going to make this room feel so much airy. And if you're looking for that well-ventilated spaces and areas, this is a perfect plan for you that comes under great budget. And imagine having your friends over in this game room / loft area that looks very, very spacious, and that sits right across a media room. One of my clients added 2 scone lights outside the theater room which is going to make it look like a entrance to a theater. You can definitely add that in an aftermarket, but it's going to make it much more simpler to do it with the builder. And you'll have that opportunity if you're going to a design center. And the 2 stairs that they added just here is going to give you the same feel that you're entering into a theater. I'm not a huge fan of how they set up this 5.1 channel here in this media room, but we can talk that in private because I cannot stop talking about media room setups because I really care how I watch my movies. I'm a huge movie buff. If you are one, we'll have a lot to talk about. And this media room upgrade is not usually done in a price point in a community like this. That's why this home is at a great price, because they want to move these inventory homes. And I have recently negotiated a great price on one of the inventory homes because what my client is looking exactly matched in that inventory home. They might not like all the color options that they picked for their flooring or anything like that, but it does come close enough and they can get that home at a great price. So I negotiated a great deal with the builder and they are very, very happy to get a home more than 3,000 square foot in a very, very favorable price. Let's say that, because I can't really talk numbers. Reach out to me and I can explain it to you how the whole process works. But if you're very, very specific on what you need in your house and how your each bathroom should look like, and you are specific, nothing wrong about that, because this is your forever home and you would like to have things done your way, then going to design center and picking all your options is a great way to do it as well. But as you know, the builders make their money from the design center options, and you want to know what can be done with the builder and what can be done aftermarket as well. And I love helping my clients through their design center option, especially in Coventry's case. We do have an open browse where I took my clients to prep them for the design center options, because they will give you limited 3 hours schedules for a couple of times and you have to make decisions on the spot, and that is going to put a lot of pressure and you cannot do a lot of back and forth at that time. So I take my clients personally to those design center open browsers and we look through those options way ahead of time and make them well prepared when the decision time comes at you at lightning speed. The more prepared you are, the better you can make your decisions at design center. Again, my name is Rambo, and if you want to know more about this community, click on the links right here. And if you want to see what other inventory homes are available, I'm going to add links to that as well. If you want to reach out to me, my contact information is in the description below. And this is a teaser view of the new lots that just opened up where you can build your own dream home. And this is a great community with rolling hills, and I'll be talking more about that in my community video, which I'm going to add a link in the description as well. If you're looking for a passionate real estate professional who's doing this as their full-time job and loves helping their client, reach out to me. I'm your guy. As always, be good, do good, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video very, very soon.